What's up, friends? Welcome back to Plant Based. I'm your host, Ramon Garcia, and today's episode is about building strong habits. Last week's episode was about, what was it about? Girl, I don't even know. Never giving up and taking daily steps to go towards your dream goals, achievements, etc. And today we're going to be talking about building strong habits. I feel like it should be pretty obvious why that's a good idea. I want to talk more about some of the tools and tricks that I've learned to keep me from falling into bad habits. I follow this guy on TikTok that said that he made a video and he said how every single time that he's about to do something that is of poor habits, he will verbally say out loud, I'm not making bad habits, because that is how you secretly build bad habits. Let's say you one night skip brushing your teeth. Okay, well then that night you skip brushing your teeth, and then 3-4 days later, maybe you don't feel as guilty because when you didn't brush your teeth a few days ago, I mean, the world didn't end, right? And now, like, you're still keeping up with your dental care consistently, but at least once a week you're not brushing your teeth. Yeah, like, you're still doing what you got to do, but in the long run, is it as effective as if you'd be doing everything that you should be doing correctly? No, but you're letting yourself be at risk of getting cavities or gingivitis or whatever. But it applies to basically anything. Like, let's say right now I'm transitioning from my vegetarian lifestyle to my vegan lifestyle. I fell off for a while moving back to Texas. There's not a lot of access to vegan food as there was in LA. So I gave into the queso because I was like, girl, like if I'm going to be eating potatoes over and over and over and over, like at least let me dip them in some cheese. But cheese is so bad for you. Like it's just not good for you. It's not something I want to be eating. It's not something that makes me happy to eat it. I always feel guilty after eating it. But now I've built a bad habit and I crave cheese all the time. So I've had to take steps to build better habits, to have a better relationship with my food because I'm an adult and I need to do that. I think building good habits doesn't come from you wanting to. Like, I never wanted to necessarily be the person. Well, I did, but I don't enjoy skincare, for example. I've built the habit to get my skincare done, but I hate it. It's not something I enjoy. It's not something that relaxes me. It's not something that like I look forward to. I need to. I have to do it. If not, I feel gross. I feel dirty. I have to wash my face. I have to do my steps and I just have to. Like I've built the healthy habit and I have really maintained like that habit, but it didn't come off after out of me wanting to necessarily like enjoy it. I very quickly did not enjoy it, but I had to do it. That's part of why I've decided to attach my podcast with the 30-day challenges, because ultimately building habits is hard. Like waking up early isn't something that you just, I mean, some people are that person. They're just that bitch and get it done. But personally, I've never been able to just wake up and boom, the habit is done. Like I've had to set myself up to succeed. If I don't set myself up and put myself in an environment that's going to force me to do what I need to do or restrict myself from things that are going to distract me, like in order for you to build strong habits, you have to be honest with yourself. If you are the type of person that buys too much, you should get to know what gets you to make that purchase. Like whether that's something emotional that you got going on that you need to go fix, or that's you just gaslighting yourself. Whatever that journey is your journey, but ultimately you don't have the funds to be spoiling yourself. So we got to stop, you know? And to me, that's a lot of where the motivation to build strong habits come from. Like, I wish I could say that I've always wanted to be financially responsible. No, hell no. Like, I've always known that I was going to be rich, so I always spent like I was rich, and that's a problem. And I'm now learning it as an adult, like a real adult. I'm 26 and I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. Like, you can only chase your bad decisions for so long before you set yourself up to succeed. Like, being broke and living paycheck to paycheck was cute in my early 20s. It's not cute now. I'm a lot older. I'm not down. And that's something that I've had to build a habit on. It's something I still struggle on because I've learned that I'll like zero out all my credit cards. I'll stack my savings. I'll do everything. And then I'm like, I can go on a trip. And then I literally will vacation for like half of a year. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, we all have our battles. We all have our things that we fight with. And ultimately I don't really regret it. And I'm probably gonna keep doing that because I mean you're traveling, you're experiencing the world. So I guess I was just more venting that's like, I mean, I just have to make more money. You see, I have to, in some obstacles, it might not be the habit. It might just be the action. My action is I need to make more money, which I'm working on. But back to the habits. I want to stress the importance of allowing your habits to shine through your routine. Make it a habit to do things. Make a routine. Plan it out. There is only so many decision power that you have in your brain. And do you really want to spend it on what am I having for breakfast? Like, do you really want to spend it on what am I cleaning today? What am I doing today? What am I whatever today? Like, I don't. I really don't. I have a schedule of my skincare, of my chores, of my bill. I have a schedule of everything so that way when I wake up on, really it's kind of like based on calendar, whatever. So like, whatever. The point is when I wake up, I know what I'm doing and I don't have to question it. I know that I have time to do my morning routine. I already know what my morning routine is. I just have to do it. And I don't have to really think about it because I have built that habit to get those things done. I just feel like when I look out into the world and when I people watch, I just see a lot of really bad habits. When I am managing my team, I feel like I've just started seeing bad habits everywhere and I find that so uncomfortable because why? Like why allow yourself to create a muscle memory of something that's going to serve you poorly? That's crazy to me. Like it's one thing to be knowledgeable in how to cut corners without sacrificing quality in the event of an emergency, but it's another to create a habit of doing things incorrectly just for shits and giggles. Like none of it makes sense to me, especially when it's in relation to your goals and your dreams. A lot of what we're going to talk about is going to be in relation to your goals and your dreams. I kind of want to piggyback on last week's episode of never giving up because it now applies directly to the building strong habits. If you try every single day to do one thing, whether it be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you are inevitably creating strong habits that are going to serve you in the future. We can take it even further to episode 2 where we talked about being intentional. Now that you are creating these habits and designing these things that are going to serve you in your future, you can be intentional. You've created that space. You're by yourself. You're in this room. You're whatever. You're in whatever situation you need to be in that best gives you that. Be intentional. Intentionally decide this is the habit that I'm going to build because it's going to help me do this and it's going to grow me in this way. It might not be something that you enjoy. I don't always enjoy journaling. I honestly sometimes feel like it's a task, but once I sit down and once I do it and once I finish it, I'm like, okay, like it's never felt bad. I've never walked away from a journaling experience and felt less. I've always walked away feeling cozy. So I continue to do it even though I didn't want to do it in the beginning. I mean, working out and exercising, I don't always want to go to the gym. I be tired, y'all. Today I worked a full shift. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I've filmed for a while now. I still have so much to do and I don't want to do it, but I need to make sure that I am building these strong habits and they're not just falling apart, because at some point you're just putting in all this effort and if you're not going to follow through with it, if you're not going to continue, then what's the point? Like, why even start from the beginning, you know? Oh, look at Teddy. Today's episode was also a short one. I don't feel like I want to make these episodes long if I don't have much to say. Sometimes I literally just want to get the message out. And today's message was building strong habits. If you don't know where to start by observing yourself and noticing what is holding you back. Why don't you have time? What did you do with all that time? Because there's a lot of time in 24 hours. Like, write it down. What did you do from this time to this time? Did it really need to take that long? Like, sometimes we notice maybe we're in the bathroom for too long. Maybe we drive for too long. I noticed when I would like sit down and track what I was doing throughout my week and really see like what am I doing, I was driving so much to the point where I was like, I'm not comfortable wasting this much hours of my life just driving for what? Because I want to go to the craft store? No. Like, I'll Amazon from here on out. And I Amazon a lot because I just can't. I don't want to, it upset me that I had built the habit of driving and thinking it was okay to invest that much time into driving. I'm okay. Now I'm building the habit of staying at home and not going out unless I have to. I don't want to go to the grocery store unless I have to. It's 2024, you guys. Soon to be 2025. You can deliver anything. And most of the times, they don't even charge you a delivery fee. So be intentional. Build those strong habits. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please follow me on all social media platforms at The Ramon Garcia. I make videos every single Sunday and every single Wednesday. This month, we're working on waking up every single day before 6 a.m. Let me know how that's going for you. Sundays, I'll update. Wednesdays, we'll just talk about whatever it is that we're talking about. But let me know in the comments how that's going for you if you're still keeping up. And if you're not, join in. Why not? It's not 30 days, but who knows? Maybe you're the one that's going to build a habit in 20. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys later. Bye.